Okay, so here we are. First part of any personal development program is goal setting. Now, there are three types of goals that you will have set out during your life, or other people will have set out for you. You have goals that are set out to move you away from some sort of pain or discomfort in your life. That can be the pain of a relationship that's breaking up. It can be the pain of feeling inadequate. Maybe you need more education, new skills. It can be the pain of your team or you as an individual athlete not doing well, underperforming. Um, so these are away from goals. It can be a pain of not being happy with yourself. Maybe you want to lose weight. Maybe you want to get healthier and stop smoking or stop taking recreational drugs, whatever. So this is the away from goals. You're deciding to set a goal because where you are has got really uncomfortable. Then you have the pleasure goals. If I had that, I think I would feel better. I need a bigger car. I need a bigger house. I need more money. I need a new relationship, etc., etc. That's a towards goal. Something that's inspired you to move. It can be an internal, intuitive feeling of more growth. You feel that you're worth more, that you need more, and that you can have more. And then there are the purposeful goals. These are the big ones, where it's not just about you or your close knit lifestyle and aspects of your life. It's more about a higher purpose. It can be something to do with your faith. It can be something you truly believe in. It can be a charity that you'd love to help. Maybe the charity that helped you or somebody, a loved one in your life. And these are massive, these goals. These are the goals where people will do extraordinary feats of strength, endurance, even putting their lives at risk. In the past, when I've worked with any endurance athletes like desert runners, where the danger of organ failure, or people who swim the channel, um, there's different things. People who want to climb Everest. These are people putting their life at risk. Now, anything that's very, very difficult. Take a channel swimmer. Okay, I had a friend, Jerry Main, and Jerry trained for 2 years to swim the channel. The channel swim is 14 hours non-stop in the ocean. So you've hypothermia, jellyfish stings, you're swimming through sewage. If you miss the tide at the end, you have to swim for 6 hours on the one spot until the tide changes. There's more people climb Mount Everest than there has swum the channel. Some people have actually died attempting it. The first thing somebody like that has to do, and what Jerry had to do, was sign up to do it for a charity. And his charity that was close to him because of a niece was the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which, for terminally ill children, they will make a wish come true. And the reason why that's important, and it's a bigger driver than other goals in life, is because if it's just for me, okay, or just for you, that you've set this goal out, when things get really tough or dangerous, you will pull away. You'll pull out of it. You'll look for an excuse not to do it. Excuse me. That's natural. But if you're doing it for a higher cause, then you'll go the extra mile. You don't want to let them down. Okay? And if you look at all these endurance feats by these people all over the world, they all have a charity behind them. They're not doing it just for themselves. So that's something to think about. And again, you can look around. They don't have to be massive things. I've worked with people in the past who have maybe moved to this country and have 2 or 3 autistic children and have no partner, and they're trying to hold down or do studying online and look after the children. They're not getting any sleep. Those people are climbing Mount Everest every day, but they're not doing it for themselves. They're doing it for their children. And there's thousands of stories like that, if not millions, around the world. So you must look at these three aspects I've spoke about when you're setting a goal. Is it moving you away from some sort of discomfort or pain? Is it helping to avoid that pain in the future? Will you gain some sort of benefits or pleasure in the future? And who else can you bring on board? Who else will be affected or can be affected by your goal? So that's the three aspects of goal setting. Suppressors, what can stop you? Well, not working out your reasons, number one. And then there can be, you're made up mentally, physically and chemically. So if somebody's physical disability, if somebody is in physical pain, if they're not well, or they've bad injury, or they've chronic back pain, then certain goals are out of their environment. It's not in their reality. So that individual will have to deal with that or work around it. If it's something temporary, say somebody's back's out, or have to go to physiotherapy, osteopathy, chiropractors, etc. They must take a handle of it and sort that issue out before they take off on their journey for the goal. It can be nutritionally. They might have certain allergies. They have to find out about how to fix that. Again, there's many therapists out there, many tests you can do for that. And then there's the psychological. Do they believe in themselves? Do they really believe in the goal? Do they believe they're worth it? So a lot of people have the resources to reach something, but there's an internal belief that they're not worth it. So they're never going to get it. They'll sabotage it. I see this a lot in elite athletes. An awful lot. That's why for 11 years I was flown all around America and Canada to work with elite dancers. A lot of them, phenomenal skills, unbelievable. Train harder than most Olympic athletes, but yet the self-esteem wasn't great. The self-belief, the self-worth had to be worked on, and that put everything back into place. So if you're not dealing with the issue psychologically, you will get into state changers like the blame game. It's not my fault, it's your fault. Time's not right, circumstances are right, nobody's helping me, etc, etc, etc. Fear failure, that's back to external causes really. Fear of failure really means fear of other people's opinion. That's it. Because you'd attempt anything on your own or if nobody's watching. But the fear of failure is, what will people think? What if I don't succeed? Will they laugh at me? Will they talk behind my back? Big deal. People talk behind your back anyway, especially if you live here in the north of Ireland. So get on with it. You're invisible to most people anyway. They don't really care, especially the gossip mongers. So if you want to do something, go for it. Don't worry about anybody else. Yeah. So set your goals. Look at your reasons, your three drivers for setting them. Get good support around you. You always need support. Look at what you've achieved in your life up to this point. You've always had people helping you, coaches, parents, friends, people who have skills you don't have. So don't be afraid to delegate parts of your journey to others who can help you along, and ask for support. Take a rest when you need it. So, some goals you might burn yourself out, so take a bit of time out and rest as well. It's not a sin to rest. And just keep